Hello and welcome to the Internet Art Exhibition, where instead of making fun of terrible fan fiction, I make fun of terrible pictures. Some of them are fan pictures, but most of them are just kind of bad. Most of them are also from DeviantArt. So, let's do this shit. Our first picture seems to be Anakin Skywalker. What a beautiful looking guy, right? I mean, he's got a band-aid for a nose, he's got a popsicle lightsaber. I mean, I wouldn't lick that lightsaber because, you know, it looks like a popsicle, but it's made of plasma. It's not frozen. It's not a frozen good. He's also got chalk on his utility belt. I didn't know when Star Wars started becoming Batman, so someone should probably fill me in. I don't know when it started becoming the Lion King either. I'm just referencing the scar on his forehead. I give this 4 sequels out of 6. Our next picture is something I like to call No Effort. Actually, the title of it is like DeviantArt XD something, so obviously this is made by a child, but it's still a child using some posing software to make a Minecraft thing. Now, I gotta give them some credit. They did probably actually have to learn how to use the posing software, and I'm kind of proud because, you know, it's not an MS Paint picture of their Minecraft friends. They actually took the time to build something in Minecraft and then pose their friends' skins in character. It's not terrible. It's not art or amazing, but you know what? It's not awful. I give it a version 1.7 out of 1.9. This picture is boo. It's not actually boo. It's not scary. It's supposed to be a ghost. I actually have a theory on how this picture came about. You see, I believe that the artist was in the morgue and watching a mortician dissect a tiny little rat, you know, on a field trip or something, and a toddler came up and just started shitting teal finger paint all over the rat, and it took its eyes and it just squished them down and then fucked around on the black table for about an hour. Then it started glowing because it was possessed by the rat's evil, vengeful spirit, and for some reason there's that bar of purple and teal. I don't know why that bar's there. It honestly has no place there. It's completely out of place. 3 spooky out of 10. Someone did not get the memo. Nyan Cat is not relevant anymore, and it looks like Nyan Cat and Taknyan have both been embalmed in some kind of weird polymer, so they're shiny. I don't understand the fixation with making art shiny to make it look better. There are thousands of examples on the internet where people have literally just been like, alright, well, I've drawn this shitty piece of terribleness, and I'm just gonna fucking make it shiny. Give it some lens flare, because, you know, that's what makes art good. Then I'm gonna give these skulls some half-ass swastikas. They're not actual swastikas, but they kind of look like them, so I'm just gonna assume that maybe they're swastikas. And then fill in the background. I'm gonna assume that this wasn't done with MS Paint. It looks like it was done with GIMP or maybe even Photoshop, and at least that makes it a little bit better, but it's still terrible, so I give it a 0 out of 10. Our next picture is, oh god, I've just kind of sprayed man goo all over the floor because Jensen Ackles is looking at me. Let's give this picture some real criticism, though. The left eye really bothers me because the iris, the pupil is way too high, so he's got this kind of derpy, like, stare going on, and if you pay attention, because if you pay attention too much to the left eye, you're kind of like, what the fuck's going on? But the way the artist drew this is that so your attention would be drawn to the right eye, and that's nice. It keeps you away from the terrible detail on the left side of the face. But then you kind of look down at his chin, and if you just kind of cover up his eyes and look down at the chin, it looks like a half-formed scrotum on his face, and the facial hair kind of looks terrifying. He actually looks like a 10-year-old who's somehow gotten facial hair. 8 seasons out of 9. Our next picture is something that I can't even fathom. Apparently it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Coraline cosplay. I don't understand why this is a thing. I don't understand why Silver was a fucking KKK member in the last video, but you know what? This is also something I don't understand. One, it doesn't look anything like Coraline, like anything at all. I mean, the button eyes in the background, the button eye shadow lady, looks like Coraline, but nothing else looks or feels like Coraline except for that cropped picture of the Coraline logo. What a nice addition for you to just crop that out and then try. You didn't even try to use the same color as the actual logo. You can just tell how badly cropped it's been taken out. I hate this. This is stupid. I give it a -1 out of 10 because I gave the Nyan Cat picture a 0 out of 10. Next picture, Neat Dragon, 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things, and if you want to watch the first one of these, or watch the playlist, because maybe there's been more by the time you watch this video, just click the annotation up in the top right corner. It'll send you somewhere. I don't know where, but probably to the playlist that I aforementioned. It's a good click.